I think we are on now. Please, can you confirm? Good to see you all. Hello, David, Claudia, Sanjay. Welcome back, everyone. I hope my sound is okay. Okay, very good sound. That's good. And the slides, let me maximize it, actually. Slideshow. Yeah, okay, good. So I'm just waiting for George to see if George, yeah, so thank you. Yeah, slides are visible. Cool. I'm just waiting for George to see. I think George has been having some issues. That's not a problem. I can invite him again. Okay. Maybe let me remove you and try to add you again. Let's see. Okay, I've resent the invitation. As we do that, let me just, so today, let me just share the agenda. So again, we are not going to cover that much, but nevertheless, the stuff that we cover is, I think it's going to be very interesting. And also, it will help you in this thing of, slowly building up your abstraction tolerance. I know for some of you, this is like toy stuff, but hopefully for the rest, this will be very useful, small step at a time. By the time we get to what really matters, the group, the main stuff, you already, I won't say fully embedded into the, you're already feeling more comfortable with the abstraction. Okay, George, are you still getting blocked, George? Okay, so I'm not sure why. Maybe if you leave and close your browser and join again, maybe that could help. Let's give it a try. If not, that's not a problem. Okay, cool. So for the time being, because obviously not much to do, let me just get started and we'll catch up with George, because I'll just repeat the usual stuff. So for those of you watching on YouTube, not so much those of you attending the live session now, you're already getting bored with this all the time. So this is the thing that we completed end of last year, topology and differential geometry. And the goal is to get here. But before we get to Lie groups and representation theory, we decided to do a crash course on group theory. So this is where we are, session 3 of possibly 14. That's what I have in mind, because at the moment we are in semi-groups, and I think next session we should get definitely into monoids. Then it's just a matter of question how long we stay in monoids before we jump to semi-groups. So I would expect no more than lecture 5, we should start moving towards groups. So from that point of view, it will definitely worth adding extra sessions on this, so we can have enough number of lectures in order to cover the key group theoretic notions that we need for Lie groups, but also for other stuff like cryptography, for instance. So that's the plan anyway. Let me just check if George is available. Okay, so the status here says accepted and connecting. So first of all, am I connected? Can everyone hear me? Am I still on? My VPN connection, everything is indicating okay, but just yes, okay, good. Thank you, Sanjay. So maybe George, let's see if towards the end we can try again, so we can get started. I hope you are you are on also, right? You can hear me. Or maybe he's rebooting his machine. Okay, so for the time, let me continue because this is just you know, the intro part. So yeah, so hopefully by lecture 5, I think we'll start gearing towards groups, and then eventually at some point we will switch our focus to these special type of groups. We'll narrow our focus to matrix groups, namely the orthogonal group and the special orthogonal group in the case of real matrices. The unitary group and the special unitary group in the case of complex matrices. So both these things are very important if you are doing machine learning, for instance, these things. And also in the case of these guys, you know, if you are doing quantum computation, right? Because the quantum gates are, you know, these guys are, they form this structure. So, and these are like actually the prototypes of Lie groups. So it makes sense for us to focus on these guys from a group theoretic sense. You know, the reason why, what makes them, you know, to be a Lie group is something we will do in the Lie group section. So I can hear a sound. So our friend George is here.
Oh, testing my microphone.
Yeah, I can hear you. I believe it's the same for everyone.
Okay, yeah, sorry about all that.
Yeah, no problem. We'll finish on the hour anyway, because not much to share, not much to cover today, but we'll have quite a few challenges, and hopefully there aren't many typos. By the way, thank you. I've seen some of the notification on the chat, some of the typos that you found. I will try to correct them as soon as possible, and expect to have typos again, you know, because I've been doing these slides in a rush. It's been a little bit busy week at work, so yeah, sorry for that in advance. Okay, so another thing I want to advertise here is as you can see, they made a little bit of mistake. So I'm the speaker, and Pavel is the moderator, but it doesn't matter. So on May the 21st, I will be sharing, you know, some of the learnings stuff of you know, since we started this this online community. So you know, you are all invited. I will at some point share the link, the URL to register. I think it's on LinkedIn or Meetup, something like that. So I really look forward to it. And what I would like to do is actually to ask at least 2 or 3 of you towards the end of the presentation, like 20 or half an hour, you know, we can have like some sort of round table, you know, where you can share your experience about, you know, going through the program, but also, you know, any advice and these type of things that you would like to give to people thinking about learning this stuff. So I will probably, as we get closer to the event, I will send a Google form or something for people to put their name forward. So I really appreciate it if I could have at least 2 or 3 people to come in and, you know, share their experience going through this. Yeah, George, you were saying something.
Oh, sorry, my mic must be too sensitive today.
Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, so that's it. So let's crack on.